So I'm Mike O'Kane. I'm the president of O'Kane Construction. Our business got started in 1975. My father started the business. It was primarily a small residential light commercial construction company, and we slowly started growing the company until I purchased it in '99. And since then we have grown to primarily a large industrial commercial contractor, doing about 14 to 15 million a year. The recession hit us very hard. Probably another 6 months we wouldn't have made it through the recession. We started a site work division in January of '08, and the recession hit us about 3 months later. So it really put us in a bad position for the next 3-4 years, just trying to pay for equipment and so forth. So we went through a lot of changes, lost a lot of employees, went from 68 employees to 16 employees. But we did pull through the other side, and business is back to good. 2016 was a decent year. Probably the biggest volume we've had since 2006, but profit margins were off. I think we're going through growing pains again, basically going from a 16 employee company back up to 50 plus employees. But again, volume was up, profits were down. We've been contacted numerous times by agencies that were similar to Cogent, but never had a warm fuzzy feeling to pursue any kind of relationship. It's a little bit different this time. Liked what they had to say, and felt like because of where we were at and with the growth that we were experiencing, that maybe we should take a look at seeing what Cogent had to offer. Brian spent a couple days in here, got his work done, showed us some areas where we were not performing very well, primarily in our organizational skills. Told us how we could fix things and make our company more profitable. It was very easy. I mean, he came in, he asked for some items, some financials, some other documents that kind of gave him a broad look at the company. Gave him access to some of my employees so that he could talk to them. I was able to carry on my work day to day while he did his analysis, and he'd come in with a few questions here and there, but for the most part it was very easy to work with Brian. What he told us we kind of already knew. We were just ignoring it maybe, trying to keep doing things the way we've been doing it. I guess it was just the lack of structure and organization that we had, kind of flying by the seat of our pants somewhat, and no accountability to our employees, no written job descriptions, that kind of stuff. I've been at the head of the company since '94, and I wear a lot of different hats, and maybe don't delegate as well as I should sometimes. And just like I say, no written format of how things should be run, in an effort to make the company a little less reliable on me. We now have written job descriptions for every position we have here, which is a lot of positions. We self-perform a lot of work. We have numerous divisions. So we have a lot of different job positions here, and we now have written descriptions for those. We have accountability programs basically put in place to measure benchmarks for those employees. We've created new incentive programs to help boost employee performance and bottom line. We've created new cash flow and financial documents to help us monitor progress. So he's put some good stuff in place. Our hopes is that the impact is going to be increased profit margins in the coming years. We realize it'll take some time for all of it to get in place and fully functional and have an effect within the next year, that we will see increased profit margins because of the stuff that's been put in place. Just working with Cogent has been a very pleasurable experience. Again, I told you that we'd been approached in the past by some companies and even interviewed by some of those on some front-end stuff, and were very unimpressed with what they had to say. And Cogent wasn't pushy, Cogent wasn't rude. They were to the point and friendly and objective, and just brought a lot of expertise to the table. I would certainly recommend them to anybody who's ever thought of or is thinking of employing a consulting firm to help them with their business.